Good morning, Jean. Good morning, everybody. Oh, welcome back to another episode of Bristol Blue, Quiltu number 90. So I've got a few new subscribers, so I just wanted to do another reintroduction. And I'm going to create a video and put that on my YouTube channel, so as like an introductory video that you can watch. But I want to thank all my new subscribers. This is so exciting, so much fun. So if you're new here, my name is Amy, and I'm with Bristol Blue, and I affectionately call myself the Quilt BOM'er. I like to do sew-alongs, quilt-alongs, blocks of the months, and I'm just getting into the fun adventure of trying to find others that other people might be interested in, or even myself to be interested in. So there is on my Facebook page, and there is a link to that below. Go to the Facebook page because I will post all of the things that I find there. And I'll talk about them as I find them on my video that I do daily, every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Thursdays is a sew-along day, so I can catch up on something that I'm falling behind on, and you guys can sew along as well. So, but typically my videos will go from 10 to 20 minutes every day, except for that for Thursdays. And unless there's something going on in my life, I won't be available, but it gets you plenty of notice. I try anyway, unless something comes last minute, check the community tab. I'll probably post something there. But I do have, it became official last night. Flight tickets have been reserved and arranged. I am going to Colorado August 27th through September 6th. So there won't be any videos during that time, at least the 10 a.m. videos. I can't say that I won't post something or put a short up or something, but I'm going to Colorado with my mother. My sister lives on the southwest corner of Colorado, so we're going to be doing a little vacationing. We're going to do some traveling too. So my sister mentioned Utah and New Mexico. So she's a hiker and loves the mountains and all that kind of stuff, her and her boyfriend. So I don't believe that we'll be doing any of that because I don't know that I can. I haven't tried. But anyway, and I know my mother can't, and wouldn't, but she'd be probably more willing to sit and wait for us. But so I will be gone during that time, and I'll remind you closer to the time and stuff like that. So back to the introduction. So if you are also into blocks of the month, sew-alongs, quilt-alongs, and you're doing something that you think others would want to partake in from this, that are viewing this channel, please let us know. I'll do some more research on it and I'll post things to Facebook as well. So you can send an email. My link is below there. Let us know what you find so that we can kind of have like one space where all the quilting community can come to and look for things of that nature. So there we go. So today the update is it's Tuesday. So that means it is Laundry Basket Quilt birthday mystery reveal. So the block came out today, and it is this block right here, a courthouse step. And I already had one made. So I had received these papers in one of my Sew Sampler boxes, and I was testing it out. And I made this block. So I'm just adding it, and it's the same size. So I'm just adding it to my stash, to my list of other quilt blocks. So the only thing that's missing from this is my heart. So I've been creating a 3.5-inch square and appliquing a heart using two of the fabrics that are in each of the blocks. It doesn't go with the sew along. It doesn't have a separate sew along. It's just something I've been doing. And so I got to make my heart, and I'm probably going to use these two fabrics. And so, but that heart, so this pillow back here is the inspiration for that, because I wanted to make something like this for Valentine's Day. And so I started doing it with my blocks. And so I don't know if it'll be around the border or what I'm going to even do with them yet, depending on the size of the quilt. It might be shams for my bed. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. So I make a heart with each block. And so I still have to make that one. But I have my block done already. So that's sweet. I don't have an assignment for this week. I was a little excited when I pulled this picture up this morning and said, I took the week off, except I have to make my heart. But other than that, we got it. So check the Facebook page. I've got pictures of my blocks up there. We're on this is block 32 of 55 blocks. And the reason it's a 55 block thing is it's Aditya Sitar's birthday this year, and she turned 55. So I followed along on that sew along, and that started in January. So the link for her blog is below. The link to her YouTube channel is also below. So go check out her blog and see if there's anything there you're interested. There is a sew along coming up in September. So if you're interested in one of those, just go check that out. Check my Facebook page out, because I put that there as well. So I also finished my top for the, what was it called? Star of Wonder. Star of Wonder quilt along with mystery quilt along with the Fat Quarter Shop. I finished that top. I have already hung it in my closet. So check out the Facebook page for the finished quilt. I showed you basically what it was yesterday, just without the white border on the outside edge. And instead of the 4.5 size that they recommended in the pattern, I only did 2.5. So it's a little bit smaller, but at least there's going to be some sort of separation between the quilt and my binding, which I have not yet chosen. So I'm still got to go pick out backing and binding fabric for that. But I am also working on, I had started this last year. This is the 2020 sew along with the Fat Quarter Shop, their Christmas mystery. And so that's on the wall now. And I have started piecing that top together. This is done in Noel by Laundry Basket Quilts. And so I still have the top, the right side to attach to the center. I've done like 9 patch stuff here, but I've gotten each corner completed. So this top will be done here shortly. And I've got the fabric here to cut out the outside border. I also have binding and backing, so I can start quilting that one right away. Or it'll be with the pile that's going to go to my long armor when they open their shop in November. And I can rent it out for the day, and you learn how to use your long arm machine. I get so excited about that. All right, so I've got that in the works, and I should hopefully have that put together today. Or tomorrow, something like that. All right. So, and the jelly snowflake. All right. So yesterday, I also mentioned that the Happy Little Stitch Shop was doing a video last night, a live video, talking about the new Moda releases for early 2025. 25. Can you say that? So for 2025, there was a couple of things that actually caught my eye. Now I'm a little scared to do this, but I'm going to share my screen so I can show you the catalog of the items that I want to get, and the quilts kits that I want to partake in. And one of them I'd like to host a sew along of my own for, if one isn't going to be made available for it. So keep this in mind. So let me try sharing my screen here, and hopefully I don't lose anybody. Go YouTube, work. There you are. So this collection caught my eye, and this is the collection for a cause done by, was it done by how Marcus Fabrics. I really like this collection. This is very, 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 very gorgeous. So let's scroll through here. So this is the fabric collection. Now, my color scheme in my living room, dining room, sunroom, my lower level of my house is in the peaches and the greens and the golds. And I think this is absolutely right up my alley, and I really adore this fabric line. I want you to go check out Happy Little Stitch Shops. And I think she even had like fabric that she went through to actually show you what the actual fabric looks like. Now, the quilt I want to make is in the lower left-hand corner, and it is called I'll Fly Away. I have to make that quilt for my living room sofa. Yeah, I have to make it. I just have to. I can't walk away from that one. So I'm going to partake in that one. So if anybody else is interested, hello, Heather. You're not late. You can always rewatch the beginning. So this is one of the projects that I have to have. So I've got it on my list that as soon as it becomes available, I want to purchase it. And so now the other fabric line that I got really interested in because I like blue and white, and I want to redecorate my bedroom, and I want blue and white, a new blue and white quilt on my bed and stuff. So this is the one that I would love to get a sew along going for next year. So let's scroll through. That one's pretty too, the Morris Manor. That's very pretty fabric. So this one here, I don't know how to say this, Sacre Bleu. It's a French General blues, and they are absolutely gorgeous. The blues are tremendously beautiful, and the creams, I love it. Absolutely love this. And so there's quilt that I want to make for my bed. And is the one on the left, the basket one. I want to make that, and I want to do a sew along so that other people can sew it too with me if you're at all interested. So when the time comes and this becomes available, I'm going to purchase that kit and probably some additional fabric because it's not the right size. I can't even read it. 64 by 80 something. So I want it to be obviously wider. So I'll probably put an extra row of baskets in on it, but I would love to have that on my bed. So I will be hosting a sew along on that if anybody is interested. Well, I'm going to be sewing it. So if you want to sew along with me, go ahead. I'm going to work out a schedule as to how many blocks I'll do per week or per month or however I think it'll take, how long I think it would take to make. So if anybody's interested, those were the two things that really caught my eye. And I am really looking forward to these coming out. So this one comes out, the French General one comes out in March, and the Unity for a Cause with Marcus Fabrics comes out in February. So that'll be here before you even know it, right? All right, so I will stop sharing that. But if you're interested, please let me know in the comments below. Because I'm definitely going to do it. Let's see here. Also, so tonight on Happy Little Stitch Shops, the link below to her YouTube channel is below. She is going to be live with Lori Holt tonight to talk about Lori's new line called Americana and show all of the things that are coming out with Lori's new stuff that's coming out. I don't know. It's coming out in 2025 too, but I don't know what month. So please watch that. Subscribe to her channel. I love watching her release parties. So she usually does one for Riley Blake too. So I'm assuming that that'll be coming soon. If it I don't think it has come out, so she'll be doing that pretty soon. Definitely. So the other thing, let's see, that I started working on this today, and this is something I've wanted to do. So I really like making hexies. I really do. So I purchased this tote bag, which has got a little bit of a burlap on the front and a little Paris thingy on it. And it's got a little zipper in the back, and it's kind of a crossbody tote type thing. So it's got a big strap on it. I got it on Amazon. I suppose I could put a link below if you're interested in it, but I wanted to embellish it a little bit. I wanted to really embellish it just a little bit. So I decided I wanted to attach some applique to this of sorts. So I started putting together, I had some hexies in my little hexie tin set aside to make for another project, and I only made so many of them, it didn't go any further. But I made this one, I finished this one up this morning because it just needed 3 more petals on it. So it still has all of I do thread basting for the fabric around, and I use index cards and cut out my own. But and I also use way more fabric than the 1/4 inch around the outside edge. I don't glue or anything like that either. So I just put the hexie together this morning. I need to take the threads out and press it. And then I want to attach it to my bag. And then I've got 2 more to make. So I've been working on that. So I've got a purple bits of fabric. These are from a charm pack that I had laying around, and I still have more of them. And then I've got a blue one with a little green center that I wanted to make. So I'm going to make those and attach them to my bag. So I thought that'd be kind of fun. So I thought I'd share that with you because I am making things. Share all the things that I make. And because when I go to Colorado, I need hand stitching things to do. I need stuff to do while I'm on the plane. And I get up so much earlier than everybody else in the house. So last time I went, this was 2 years ago. My sister came last year. So every other year we kind of switch off, I guess, is how it's going to go down. But I cross-stitched. So as long as my tendonitis in my elbow stays at bay, I'm going to be cross-stitching and making hexies. So I've got a bag full of fabrics cut into 2.5 inch squares, just waiting to be made into hexies. I've got 2 pink. I've got Primitive Gatherings, Americana stuff. I got charm packs galore and this little thing. So I've got lots of hexies to make. So I'm going to get prepared and get all my little hexie papers made and stuff, and find a bigger project box for them too. So because I'm going to be gone for several days, I could get a whole bunch of them made, maybe even a quilt top finished. Who knows? There is another quilt along that I learned of yesterday while scrolling through Facebook and Instagram, and I did post it to my Facebook page this morning. It's called the Quilt Kit Buster. Oh my God, that sounds like a fantastic idea. What it is, and it's being hosted by Slightly Biased Quilts is their name. It's a 10-week program starting September 2nd and goes through till November 11th. And there are prizes. So what the idea is, it's a free one because, well, it could be quite expensive, to be honest with you. But the idea is that if you've got quilt kits just stashed away in your stash that you either started and never finished, or bought and never even started, or there's a quilt kit you want to purchase and are hesitant about doing it, you can sew along with this group. Join the Facebook page. The links are all in my Facebook page to get signed up for it and everything else. There is a weekly schedule for the whole 10 weeks. but it's kind of a kit stash buster. It's a fabulous concept, I think, because you know what? I have one that is not finished, and it's the hometown. It's a hometown so long. It's just hometown. You know, the houses, the applique houses and stuff like that. The kit out. Still have 2 houses left to make and several blocks, piece blocks for it. So that I think, you know, and I like to take some of these sew-alongs and make them work for me. So in this case, I'm going to join and work on it. I don't think it'll take me the whole 10 weeks just because of the, well, it just might, because I have not appliqued down or stitched down any of my applique at this point. So I think that will help me get that project finished. I go in spurts on that one. I really do. So I think I'm going to start that one in September, on September 2nd, along with this group of people, and get that one finished. Get it finished. I don't have any other quilt kits. I've never used to purchase quilt kits before. That was the absolute first one I ever did, was that hometown one. So I'm really getting into doing it that way rather than just using my stash with some things, but I'll still do that too. But I'm really, 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 really excited about that. I'm hoping that will help me get that finished, the top done, top put together and everything. So I'm going to, so go out to my Facebook page and check out that. Meaning it's free if you use what you already have, but if you have to go out and buy a kit, it could potentially get expensive. I get it. I totally get it. So, but if you've got a kit, go along with it. So I did the Churn Dash challenge is coming up. And I know this is with a young lady that, Noel Angel. This is also on my Facebook group page. It is called the Churn Dash Challenge, and it starts next Monday. And I think what it is foundation paper pieced. And I only say that because Noel Angel pretty much does foundation paper piecing only. However, I'm using this one here to finish one that I started, a Churn Dash quilt. So I had started this last year, making these orange and black ones. I've got this size and I've got this size. So I was going to make a quilt top, a small table topper of sorts, using my blacks and oranges. And I think this was, some of this is cheddar and coal, that kind of thing. So I'm going to use this opportunity to get this quilt top finished and get that done. So I'm looking forward to that. So I was making 2 different sizes, and I'm going to use both of them in the quilt. And I might add others. Oh, I keep turning that one upside down. But I might add others too. But this is like 6 inch and this is 3 inch. So I am going to use that opportunity to get that quilt done. So I'm really excited about that. So I got my project box put together. I pulled out my fabrics and I pulled out my blocks. So I'm ready to get that going. Oh, I love those colors too. When I walked into that quilt store, I just started pulling them, and I didn't stop. I had to put some back when I got done. The other thing that is happening this week that I should probably announce is, and I haven't started it yet, but I was doing the sew along. I created a sew along with a Jolly Bar for the Flower Girl collection. And the reason I started this, for those who are new watching this, is because I missed the flower stand block of the month. And I was really disappointed with that. So I wanted to feel like I was participating. So I set up a schedule that follows that schedule. But we're making this quilt, which is the free pattern that comes with the Jolly Bar. And it's exclusive to the Fat Quarter Shop. So you'd have to purchase the Flower Girl Jolly Bar in order to get this pattern. So those of you who have, this is the quilt that we're this far along so far. And now we got to make blocks 7 and 8, I believe. So August 9th, blocks 7 and 8 will be completed, need to be done. So that is this flower in this stem block down here. And then on September 13th, we'll do the last block and the borders. And you can quilt it up until October 11th. So I also have this sew along information in the community tab here on YouTube. So I will be working on those 2 blocks, 7 and 8, so that you could see my finished blocks on the 9th. So that's another assignment that I almost forgot that I had to do this week. So just so you're fully aware that that is coming up. I already talked about my Colorado trip. I do get my glasses tomorrow. Yes. The mall is reopened as of 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So hopefully when I go get my glasses today, they're going to tell me the scoop about why the mall has been shut down for nearly a week due to maintenance issues. I hope it's my theory. The deconstruction of the Macy's department store. They screwed up. Those guys with those big cranes and stuff, they broke them all. I swear to God, that's how it happened. But I'll find out later today. So tomorrow I can show you my new glasses. I've only been waiting. Last Tuesday they told me that they were ready, or last Monday. Tuesday, because I got the email before I left St. Paul. So yeah, that's out there. Is there anything else that I need to update you on? I don't believe so. So tomorrow, what are we going to do? I don't know. Hopefully I'll have this top done and have the picture posted to Facebook. Probably not though. I need to start working on my lollies that I talked about yesterday. I have to finish this quilt top. So this is next on the agenda when I finish this, is put this quilt top together. And then on Thursday during our sew along, I discussed how I was going to piece my backing for this using a previous Halloween sew along with the Fat Quarter Shop. I wasn't going to finish the top on that one, so I stole the blocks to put that on the back of this. And the only reason I wanted to do that is because my window is full pane glass. Well, it's not full pane. It's craftsman style, so there's a lot of window in it. And I wanted to be able to see what was hanging on the outside of my door from the other side, from my side. I wanted to have a nice view. So I'll get this stuff together, and then on Thursday we'll talk about the piecing and my thought process about how I'm going to go about piecing that backing. So, and I thought a lot of people might be interested in learning someone else's way of doing things. I mean, they have piece backings and stuff like that, but I got to make it up on my own. Kind of what Pat Sloan does with like her critter quilts and stuff like that. So I will go through that and talk about my thought process behind how I'm going to go ahead and do it. Shouldn't be too difficult because you need it to be a little bit wider than the front so that when I go to quilt it, and then I can just trim it off. But I just want to make sure everything is going to fit on the back of this quilt. And it should, because I already laid it on the wall. Other than that, I think that's about it at the moment. So I want to get all these quilt tops done. I'm also supposed to get the fabric, the additional fabric, because I didn't have enough backing fabric for my quilt that Block Wednesday project with Pat Sloan, the Jelly Roll. That fabric should be coming this week too, so I can finish that top too. So I should have 4 tops done this week, you guys. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done anything like that before. So yay. All right. So you guys have a fabulous Tuesday. Look, it almost took 30 minutes to do today's video. You guys have a fabulous Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been hearing a lot about storms and stuff, and down in Florida and that coast going up. So you guys be safe, be careful, and I hope that it's just cleanup. little minor cleanup you have to do. Our weather today it's chilly this morning. I'm happy about that. It's been in the 90s for like 3 weeks straight. So I can turn the air off today and open windows again. And so it's going to be beautiful. So you guys have a fabulous Tuesday. Stay safe. Keep stitching. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Love you. Bye.